And gentlemen, it is official. Manchester United will be leaving Old Trafford and moving into the biggest stadium in not just English football, but the whole of the UK. The news has just been broken. A 100,000 seater stadium will be the heart, the centrepiece of an Old Trafford rejuvenation project. Now, before I go and get into what I think about this news, I want to hear what you guys think down below in the comments, whether you're United fans or your rivals. Come down below and let us know your thoughts. And whilst you're down there, smash that thumbs up and do subscribe if you are new. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I am very 50-50 of this. Myself, as I'm sure with a lot of other United fans across the whole world as well. Old Trafford holds a special place in my heart. Having been able to call Old Trafford our home for over a century. You think about some of the greatest players of all time that have played on that pitch: Cristiano Ronaldo, Ryan Giggs, Duncan Edwards, Sir Bobby Charlton, George Best, Dennis Law, and even some of the greats who have come to face us from opposition teams, the R9s, the Zidanes, the Kakas. That turf, although the stadium around it have changed, has held some of the greats to ever lace up a pair of boots. And on a more personal note, the memories I've got inside that famous stadium, going to the first game I ever saw with my dad, being able to take my partner Katie and my little brother Harry to their first Old Trafford game, seeing the late Champions League comebacks live in person, even seeing some of the women's sides get absolutely battered 6-0. The memories I hold of that stadium will forever just, I can't even explain it. The look of it, the feel, just the aura you get when you step foot in that stadium. It feels like a football stadium. So many times you've seen it across the recent years. You think about Arsenal leaving Highbury to go to the Emirates. You look at West Ham leaving Upton Park to go to the London Stadium. Hell, even Tottenham leaving White Hart Lane to go to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. All these new fancy stadiums lose the soul. They're just giant fish bowls. They all look the exact same, just with a different colour paint on the outside. Now, I will say it's not all bad. Obviously, the positives: 100,000 seats. Bigger than Wembley. The biggest stadium in the United Kingdom and pushing the world. The revenue that that's going to bring in. And Ineos have something really smart they can do here, where they got 30,000 extra seats. If you lower the prices of tickets just a little bit, you're making it seem like, firstly, you're halving the ticket prices. That's a good thing. But also, you're bringing more money in because you got an extra 30,000 seats coming in. Having looked at the concept designs from what United have officially released, they want to turn this into a whole venue, almost like the O2 Arena, just on a much larger scale. They want to have the activities, all the shops, all the restaurants around the concourse. They want to turn this into an absolute experience. However, I'm looking at the pictures we have released as a club, and I literally just went to show my dad and he got it bang on. It looks like a Butlins. It doesn't feel like a football stadium. It looks like a circus tent with the massive spire in the middle. I don't like the look of it, and maybe there's not much room in football for sentimentality. Maybe the feeling you have towards a place, the love you share for a place, doesn't matter anymore. It's all money, it's all about results, and nobody cares. I feel like Old Trafford was our heart, our soul. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I am a little bit disappointed that this stadium, new build stadium, is happening. I think in the long term it will be financially beneficial for Man United, and then if it's financially beneficial, it will be on the pitch beneficial. As we bring in more money, we can spend more money in the transfer market and on the academies and all that good stuff. What I will say is, before people start going on about, listen, you need to forget about the history, we're going into the future, this is what's happening. No, Manchester United have genuinely got the best, the greatest, the most famous history in any club in the world. From the Munich disaster to obviously the Busby Babes, being able to rise from the Phoenix after the horrible crash, winning the Champions League 10 years later, getting to the FA Cup final the year of the Munich crash, then going on to the Fergie years, from getting relegated to coming back up, to winning 13 Premier League titles, a Champions League, a treble. Old Trafford needs that history, and when we go into the new stadium, I want to see all the statues brought with us. I want to see the Munich tunnel brought with us. We need to bring the history with us. But I'm going to bullish you boys. I think I would have rather just stick at Old Trafford. Leaks or not, who cares? Do you know what I mean? It's rain. It's going to come down somewhere. You've seen it at the Dortmund stadium, the Etihad you've seen this year already. Even at Anfield's brand new stadium. Rainwater's going to come down. Like, sure, Old Trafford, like, it needed rejuvenating ages ago, but I don't know, man. But that's it for me, boys. Let me know what you guys think down below, and I'll see you next time. Peace.